The quest to unravel the mystery surrounding Queen Naomi's rumored pregnancy continues. As the Giesi elders have decided to meet with Queen Naomi. Yes, you heard me well. I knew it was going to come to this, because ever since we broke down news that the news has been making the rounds in the social media, a lot of people have reacted. Queen Naomi was reported to have also reacted, in a cryptic way, and now the Giesi elders, don't forget that it is their duty to ensure that things like this are sorted out and things like this, maybe the authenticity of such things are also unraveled. The reason being that, Giesi family is currently the family, the ruling house that presented our dear Kabiesi right now. And I don't want to go into the details of how our dear Kabiesi got there, but it wasn't easy at all. It was a fierce battle, between the Gese ruling house and the Lafogidis of this world and others, But eventually, God graciously, gave it to our dear Kabiesi. So they are doing everything to ensure that, everything that has to do with the sanity and the peace of the reign of our dear KBC is done without issues, and that is why they are now intervening directly, having an interface with our dear Queen Naomi. Okay, and so whether Queen Naomi was in the palace or out of the palace walls, our dear Queen Naomi continued to dominate discussions, within and outside the palace, okay? And the recent pregnancy rumor just added fuel, to the already raging conversations in and around the palace, right from when the unfortunate stampede happened up to now, you know, Queen Naomi is still the center, like the focal point of discussions. And it's going to remain like that, if you ask me, for a long time to come, whether we like it or not, whether the far west like it or not. Queen Naomi is going to remain the central focus. Sometimes, like when the stampede thing happened, the news was negative, even though it was not Queen Naomi that caused it. It was negative, but at the same time, despite the negativity around that unfortunate stampede, Queen Naomi still remained the focus of discussions. So her recent purported breaking of silence, on the alleged pregnancy rumor only ended up creating even more suspense. You recall that Young sincerely did a story about Queen Naomi saying something about the pregnancy, and don't forget that yeah, by the time she finished answering, that was when I knew that Queen Naomi is extremely intelligent, as we have always taught, because she gave an answer that, that can only come from someone of very high IQ. Okay, and he said a woman's body, and choices shouldn't be the subject of public debate. She was reported to have replied in response to that pregnancy imbroglio, you know. So, like I said, Queen Naomi is a very clever person, and her IQ level is top notch. Okay, so that cryptic response, has been thrown, has actually thrown everyone, including the palace, into a whirlwind of speculations and intrigues, following persistence of the rumors of the pregnancy involving Queen Naomi. Yes, as long as Queen Naomi has not come out to categorically say, yes, I'm pregnant or I'm not pregnant, the rumor mill will continue to be filled with permutations, from all corners. Okay, so the enigmatic silence of Queen Naomi, on this matter has only added fuel to the fire, like I said earlier, plunging the palace, and the entire kingdom into a state of heightened tension and mystery, especially in and around the palace of our dear Ooni of Ife. And you guys know the reason why, okay? Like we reported in our earlier stories on this subject, okay, the rumor began as whispers, circulating in the corridors of our Godi Correctional Center. Yes, don't forget that this rumor came out, I think, a day or two before the last hearing, where Queen Naomi was granted her bail, okay? So it was circulating in the corridors of our Godi Correctional Facility, the palace walls, and spreading rapidly among the people of Ileife. Not just the people of Ileife, we also heard the rumor, and yours sincerely did a story on it as well. Okay, sources close to the palace hinted that Queen Naomi's possible pregnancy have caused unrest among the Ooni of Ife's wives. With each questioning the implications of such news on their standing in the royal household. The unrest is just starting. I'm telling you, this is just the beginning. So according to this report, this rumor has left most wives, wondering, could this mean a return, to the palace for Queen Naomi? Well, if they're asking me, I don't know. Who I go ask? I don't know. If true, how will it affect the hierarchy, among the Oni wives? These were the questions that dominated conversations among royal observers, historians, and the wider Yoruba populace, including yours sincerely, including you that is listening to the sound of my voice right now. These are some of the questions that have been, going around. So as the tension continued to mount within the palace, okay, reports of discreet meetings and hushed arguments among Ooni of Ife wives, have started to surface. This is also expected. Without this pregnancy rumor, there has always been talk here and there. So I'm not surprised that this conversation is ongoing within the palace walls. I'm not surprised. The royal household, which prided itself on maintaining a facade of unity and grace, seemed to be teetering, on the brink of public unraveling. Yes, you heard me well. So the Giesi elders have therefore taken it upon themselves to hear from the horse's mouth by having a meeting with our dear Queen Naomi. Okay? So as the present ruling house, like I said before, with the kingship, it is expedient that they carry out this exercise due to its traditional and perhaps historical importance, the historical importance of this rumor, that is, if proven to be true eventually. So, according to the story, the meeting between Queen Naomi and her in laws did take place, and what Queen Naomi told them was reported to be another banger. Hey, Omo, I trust our queen though. Queen Naomi spoke, but her response did little to quell the rumors. In her response, Queen Naomi once again neither confirmed nor denied the existence of the rumored pregnancy. Well, if now you come, pregnancy is this something that be confirmed to people randomly? Even though I know with due respect, this is the Giesi elder, but pregnancy issue must be, it's confidential. Yours sincerely is even doing this report because the news is already out there. So we are obliged to bring it to you. But I'm not surprised that Queen Naomi is maintaining this stance, okay? I believe in divine timing and God's plans. She was reported to have said, her words carefully chosen to convey both faith and ambiguity. What is true will always prevail, and what is false will fade away. Until then, I remain at peace, knowing that my journey is guided by higher power. Or more, this our Queen Naomi, in fact, the brain, all your food is brain. Permit my pidgin English. I think I just have to say it in pidgin English so that I can properly say it. All your food is on my head. Or more, sure. So her statement, rather than providing clarity, deepened the mystery. Yes, you know, the choice of words left Giesi elders and palace insiders alike guessing. This can only keep people guessing, really. Was this an admission of truth concealed in spiritual language, or a deliberate attempt to maintain her privacy while stirring the pot of speculations? Well, I really don't know because I wasn't there. This is our queen with her brain, Sha. Just imagine this high level of IQ and tact being displayed in the face of adversity. A response like the last time has only helped in fostering more suspense in the kingdom. You know, for the people of Ileife, Queen Naomi's silence, was louder than any proclamation. The kingdom already split into factions supporting different royal wives, has now found itself on the edge. Some saw the potential pregnancy as a sign of reconciliation between Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife, a divine message of unity and restoration for the royal family. Others interpreted others interpreted her silence as a strategic move, one that might disrupt the balance of power within the palace. Expectedly, the palace is buzzing with conversations and traditional leaders, conveyed in private meetings, trying to make sense of the unfolding drama. Even the Giesi elders, hitherto known for their wisdom and composure, maintained a conspicuous silence after the meeting with Queen Naomi, further fueling the kingdom's curiosity. News of the elders meeting with Queen Naomi is already out there in the palace. Inside the palace, tensions continue to simmer. Sources close to the royal household describe an atmosphere thick with unease or more. The only of Ife wives were reportedly divided, haven't heard this, with some allegedly, expressing concern over the potential implications of Queen Naomi's return, while others dismissed the rumors as baseless distractions. Okay, we'll wait and see now. It's not just about the pregnancy, an insider revealed. It is about what it represents, a potential shift in the balance of power within the royal family. Omo, you heard me well, Sha. So as the days turn into weeks, the suspense around Queen Naomi's rumored pregnancy shows no sign of abating. Omo, I'm enjoying this really. Okay. So the people of Ilefe are left in a state of suspense, their imaginations running wild with possibilities. I am loving this. So is Queen Naomi truly carrying the Ooni's child? This is the question I don't have answers to. Okay? If so, what does this mean for the royal family and the future of the kingdom? I also don't have answers to this. Maybe perhaps time will tell. So for now, all eyes remain in the all eyes remain, and will continue to remain with our dear Queen Naomi. Her every move is going to be scrutinized for clues, clues of is she pregnant or is she not pregnant? Or more, I'm loving this. So in her silence lies a power, one that keeps an entire kingdom on the edge, waiting for the truth to be revealed. Or more. So this is the story that is coming out at this time, and my people. In fact, I'm just so enjoying this whole thing, and I hope that you guys are also enjoying this. Okay, so in the days ahead, or possibly weeks and months ahead, this story of the rumored pregnancy is going to continue to reverberate, all over the walls of the New of Ife's palace. Okay, and I tell you, yours sincerely is going to, bring you the stories as they unfold. Okay, so this is the story that came out at this time, and we have decided to bring it to your doorstep. So should you want to comment, please go to the comment section and leave your comment. I'll meet you right there. But just before I go, don't forget, as I always say, this story, this very story is still within the realm of speculations, is within the realm of rumor, is within the realm of all manners of permutations. And please do not take this story as a fact. Okay? God bless you. I'm going to be back soon. Bye bye.